Hello, welcome to the Bible in 5 years. My name is Armando. We are reading the Bible in chronological order, and it's going to take us a while to do all this reading. We already been reading for a whole year already the stories of the Bible. There's more than 5,000 stories. This project podcast is not for Christians. This project podcast is for people who have never read the Bible. They don't know what the Bible says, or they are not familiar with the Bible. Hey, but if you're a Christian, don't go away. I need your help. I need your help. Yes, at the end of the reading of the story, I will ask you for help, and it has nothing to do with money. It has to do with the algorithm. That's right. So stick around. I need your help. And over here, over here, I have a QR code. QR code. And if you want to go watch this episode in YouTube, that's what the QR code is for. Yeah, exactly. Let's change the music so we can do a reading of today. Alrighty. Day 386. The Song of Moses, Part 2. Deuteronomy chapter 32 from verse 25 on. Outside the sword will bring death, and inside terror will strike. Both young men and young women, both infants and the age, I decide to scatter them. So even the memory of them would disappear, but I fear the taunt of the enemy, that their adversaries might misunderstand and say, our power has triumphed. It was not the Lord who did this. Israel is a nation that lacks sense. The people are foolish, without understanding. Oh, that they were wise and could understand this. Oh, that they might know their fate. How could one person chase 1,000 of them, and two people put 10,000 to flight, unless their rock had sold them, unless the Lord had given them up? But the rock of our enemies is not like our rock, as even they recognize. Their vine grows from the vine of Sodom, from the vineyards of Gomorrah. Their grapes are poison, and their clusters are bitter. Their wine is the venom of snakes, the deadly poison of vipers. I am storing up these things, sealing them away within my treasury. I will take revenge. I will take vengeance, not revenge. I will take vengeance. I will repay those who deserve it. In due time, their feet will slip. Their day of disaster will arrive, and their destiny will overtake them. Indeed, the Lord will judge his people, and he will change his mind about his servants. When he sees their strength is gone, and no one is left, slave or free, then he will ask, where are their gods? The rocks they fled to for refuge? Where now are those gods who ate the fat of their sacrifices and drank the wine of their offerings? Let those gods arise and help you. Let them provide you with shelter. Look now, I myself am He. He is no God other than me. There is no God other than me. Man, I'm having a hard time reading today, more than usual. Sorry about that. There is no God other than me. I am the one who kills and gives life. I am the one who wounds and heals. The one no one delivers from my power. Now I raise my hand to heaven and declare, as surely as I live, when I sharpen my flashing sword, when I sharpen my flashing sword and begin to carry out justice, I will bring vengeance on my enemies and repay those who hate me. I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword will devour flesh, the blood of the slaughter and the captives, and the heads of the enemy leaders. Rejoice with him, O heavens. and let all the angels of God worship him. For he will avenge the blood of his servants. He will take vengeance on his enemies and cleanse his land and his people. So Moses came with Joshua, son of Nun. I know why I was having a hard time reading. I'm still not done, but I want to make a comment. This is a song that Moses wrote, and it's like, I guess, trying to make like a poem or rhyme, and I'm just having a hard time reading it. But when I read normal stuff, it's a lot easier. Like next that I'm going to read, this little piece, last piece, is a lot easier. I just noticed that. So Moses came with Joshua, son of Nun, and recited all the words of this song to the people. When Moses had finished reciting these words to Israel, he added, "Take to heart all the words I have given you today. Pass them on as a command to your children, so they will obey every word of this law. These instructions are not mere words, they are your life. By obeying them, you will enjoy a long life in the land you are crossing the Jordan River to occupy." All right, finally, finish. It's just been difficult, honestly. Oh, we come to the end of our reading today. Okay, there. So this is the Bible in 5 years. We read the Bible in chronological order, and sometimes I have a hard time reading. Yes, I'm a human, and I am not an AI. Good thing, right? And so it's going to take us a while. There's more than 5,000 stories. We're trying to make the story short and sweet as much as possible. We read verses here. We don't read chapters. Sometimes by accident we read a chapter that has only 17 verses, let's say. But we read from 3 verses all the way up to 30 verses. And sometimes 30 verses feels too long. But we're trying to keep them short, like 10 minutes or less. And sometimes I am not successful, but I'm trying. And the idea is, so that if we read a short story, hopefully we are able to remember what we read, if they can understand me. That's step number 1. And so that's what we're doing, or what I'm doing. And this project podcast is for people who have never read the Bible, they don't know what the Bible says, or they are not familiar with the Bible. And it's okay. I'm not going to judge you here or criticize you. You see how terribly I read. So you can make fun of me. Definitely. Anyways, I'm saying this now, and then I read the comments. I'm like, they're making fun of me. Right? Anyways. What else? So, yeah, this project podcast is for people who have never read the Bible. And there's no obligation here. There is no strings attached. You don't have to click on the like or subscribe unless you want to. And we also record them in Spanish. And as beautiful as I read in English, that's as beautiful as I read in Spanish. I'm kidding. Same. I make a lot of mistakes too. I'm not coughing today or sneezing. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I can't even talk because my mouth is so dry. I'm an old guy, believe it or not. Yes, I am. And anyways, but if you're a Christian and you happen to stumble upon this project podcast, give us a hand, yo. Give us a hand. Yes, and it has nothing to do with money. It has to do with the algorithm. Down below or above, there's the description. And we have three links there for Spotify, for Facebook, and YouTube. If you please enter every one of those places, and then go and click on like, click on subscribe, click on the reminder, and click on sending me a small message, like a hello will be enough. Not a hello will be enough, just a hello. And then click and send. This will trigger the algorithm of every of those social media platforms, because each one has its own algorithm, and it will trigger the algorithm to help us to promote this type of content, and so more people can hear the stories, whether it be in English or in Spanish. And that's what we're trying to do. Okay, let us know if you want us to send you a message, a greeting. I mean, let us know where you're watching or listening from, and if you want to give us your name, that's fine. See you tomorrow. I'm tired.